A proposal by a Wyoming lawmaker has a lot of people talking about the death penalty today. Republican State Senator Bruce Burns has introduced a bill proposing using a firing squad to execute inmates. Firing squad. He says he would only be backup in case the state runs out of doses of lethal injection. The current backup plan for Wyoming, by the way, is a gas chamber. The problem is that Wyoming doesn't have one, and they'd have to build one. So he says a firing squad would just save money and time. Think about that. HLN host Nancy Grace joins me now. And Nancy Grace, welcome back.
Thank you for inviting me.
What do you agree with this method, firing squad?
Well, there's no pretty way to die. If you agree that a jury should be given the alternative of a death penalty, it's not, it ain't no Tea Party, Brooke.
I know it's not a Tea Party,
death penalty. Now, here's the thing about lethal injection. It's typically a 3-drug protocol, and it's very, very difficult. People are running out of those drugs, and very difficult to do that now. So there's also a fear that lethal injection may, at some point, be declared cruel and inhuman. And that would make it unconstitutional.
But then wouldn't a firing squad be just a tad barbaric?
In my mind, it would be. Right now, you've got Oklahoma and you've got Utah. Now, Utah has limited their firing squad to people that were sentenced to it before 2004. So we're really only talking about Oklahoma that even considers the firing squad right now. Now, this is where Burns is coming from. He's the lawmaker that wants the firing squad back. In those rare instances, and I say rare because when you look at the millions of guilty pleas and trials that happen every day in our country, the very rare incident of a death penalty sentence, and even rarer is it implemented, you've got 3 choices: firing squad, gas chamber, lethal injection, and of course, I would not recommend Old Sparky.
I'm sorry, Old Sparky? What's that?
The electric chair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of a friendly name. I would, under no circumstances, recommend we reinstitute Old Sparky. Too many problems.
No.
So that leaves you with lethal injection, gas chamber, and firing squad. The argument is that firing squad is quick and easy, and it costs about $25,000 to pull it off, even though a bullet costs you 99 cents.
Hang on. What about states, though? Let's move past the firing squad, because there are states that are experimenting with drugs. Like reportedly, I was reading in Ohio, they're using some kind of drug cocktail that's said to be painful. We've already talked about Wyoming. Option 2 is a gas chamber. But I have to think that there are serious ethical questions about these methods.
I think that we should perfect, if you're going to have the death penalty.
Yeah.
Okay. If we all agree that there is going to be the alternative of a death penalty, in my mind, lethal injection is the most humane. It's not about making the person physically suffer. It's about the death penalty. And if we can put a man on the moon, there's got to be a way, even if it brings on more expense, to put a person to sleep before they receive the death penalty. How hard can it be? You go under the knife all the time. Juice them up with propofol, for Pete's sake. But why would we want anyone to suffer, even someone that's been convicted of murder? That's not what our system is about.
That's why I was asking about the painful possible proposition of this drug cocktail in Ohio. I don't know. I was just curious about your thoughts, but we got them. Nancy Grace, thank you very much.